America suffered through another 3 Muslim terrorist attacks over the weekend. There were bombs set off in New York, there were even more bombs set off in New Jersey, and a Somali refugee in Minnesota committed a mass stabbing at a shopping center. That's just in one weekend. Obama, I hear, wants to classify these 3 gross terror attacks as workplace-related, if you can believe that. Thank you, Barry Soetoro. Now let's talk about what we as a country can do to negate Barry Soetoro, otherwise known as Barack Hussein Obama, what Soetero's incredibly anti-American conduct, and get away with it and stop him from doing it. Congressman Louis Gohmert of Texas says we won't be able to solve this problem until we deal with Obama's America-hating terrorist advisors who come from the Muslim Brotherhood. All of these attacks link directly back to the Muslim Brotherhood, an international terrorist organization that was started in Egypt in the 1920s. The Obama administration, the Clinton State Department, and now the Kerry State Department have all refused to label the Muslim Brotherhood as a terror group. I believe Obama has not done so because he's a charter member of the Muslim Brotherhood. Kerry and Clinton, I think, have not done so because, in my humble opinion, they fear for their lives. But I believe we can get Congress to finally pass the Muslim Brotherhood Terrorist Designation Act. And wait a minute, I'll explain why. Stick around. This is a zinger.
It's time for another blistering report from the front lines of the cultural war for a constitutional America. And now, here's your host, Charles Benninghoff.
So why do I believe we have the momentum to finally get the Muslim Brotherhood Terrorist Designation Act passed in Congress? Well, because Congress has had it with these attacks. That's one reason. And congressional members are tired of hearing from the American people on the issue of terrorist attacks on our sacred home soil. The House and Senate, in fact, just overwhelmingly passed a bill to allow the 9/11 families to sue Saudi Arabia for that Saudi Arabian involvement in bringing down the Twin Towers in New York. Obama will veto that bill for sure, but there's so many votes in favor of it in Congress, Congress will override his veto, which is a defeat of first impression for Imam Obama. That's why I believe we can also get enough support for the Muslim Brotherhood Terrorist Designation Act to defeat another veto from Imam Obama. We had 3 terrorist attacks in 3 states in one weekend, if you can believe it. The American people are sick and tired of this, and Congress is getting the message. The Muslim Brotherhood, by the way, is the organization that founded the Islamic State, sometimes referred to as ISIS or ISIL or even Daesh, after being financed by the Obama-Clinton-Kerry team with billions of dollars in cash and aid and even more billions in arms and military equipment, all of which has been proven beyond any doubt. As well, the Muslim Brotherhood founded this CARE organization that is corrupting so many spots in the United States through its propaganda. And according to Congressman Louis Gohmert and many intelligence agents who have gone public, the Obama administration has allowed the Muslim Brotherhood to infiltrate almost every federal agency, from the FBI to the Social Security Administration. Mr. Gohmert says that all federal trainers who teach the FBI and other agencies to spot terrorists have to first be certified by Muslim Brotherhood members. In fact, when Gohmert and his colleagues started examining the brand new anti-terrorism training manuals supplied by the Obama administration in 2010, Gohmert found that the materials were all written by active Muslim Brotherhood activist members. How you like that? And when Gohmert tried to tell the public about it, what did the Obama administration do? Well, it classified those documents as secret, and the anti-terrorism documents could not be spoken about by Mr. Gohmert or anybody else. So when the father of the latest bomber called the FBI to say, and I quote, "My son's a terrorist," close quote, the FBI examined him and found no evidence of terrorism, thanks to the training manual the FBI now uses, and all of which was received from the Muslim Brotherhood. The son was then allowed to go forward, make his bombs, and blow up the place. Congressman Gohmert is absolutely right. We won't solve this problem until we get the Muslim Brotherhood labeled as a terror group, because that is what it is. That's why I hope you and thousands of your fellow patriots will speak out to Congress right now. We have the momentum on our side because Congress is finally starting to turn against Imam Obama's pro-Muslim Brotherhood policies. So stay tuned, and Bob Mallory will give you instructions on the next screen explaining how you too can get to our action page and tell Congress to pass the Muslim Brotherhood Terrorist Act, and do so now. America can't wait to have this done because the next act could be catastrophic. This is Charles Benninghoff signing off and wishing you freedom, fulfillment, and God's many, many blessings.
Now is the time for Americans to speak out against Barack Obama's advisors in the Muslim Brotherhood. Here's how you can help. If you're on our action page on our website, use the form next to the video screen to select a program. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, click the icon appearing now to find a link to the action page or check the video's description. Speak out today.